everybody. My name is Mickell Hanchard, and today I will be giving a speech on why Spider-Man is the best superhero. Flight, strength, invisibility, red laser beams. There's so many to choose from, but what are your favorite superpowers?
I'll say invisibility.
Flight.
Flight, strength. Yes, those are all great superpowers. For me, any superpower that Spider-Man has is my favorite. He's one of the most popular heroes in the world and one of the strongest. We all know that with great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man taught us that. His actions, his thoughts, and morals have been etched into our heart, and he shows us that he's much more than just a hero, but a symbol of chivalry and courage. To protect those who cannot protect themselves. That is why Spider-Man is great. Now let's start off with his list of powers, right? First, he has adhesion. So he can stick and climb on anything. And in the Amazing Spider-Man 1, they zoomed in on his fingers and you saw that he had microscopic spider legs on his fingers and on his feet as well that allow him to climb up. He can climb up because of the Van der Waals force, which states that there's an electromagnetic, like electrostatic energy between his fingers and the atoms of whatever he wants to climb that allows him to bond to it. So that's really cool.
Yes.
Next is his super strength. A lot of people think that Spider-Man is weak because of how small he is compared to the rest of the heroes like Hulk and Thor, but he can actually lift up to 10 tons on a regular basis. And he's extremely strong for a human. Like, you gotta remember that Thor is not a human, he's a demigod. And the rest of them aren't really focused like strength, except for Hulk. Hulk. Next is his Spidey sense. It's his ability to perceive things further than what the average human can sense. It has saved him and helped many others other times. For example, during the film Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter was collaborating with Harry Osborn, who is the Green Goblin, and other vigilantes. And while he was planning, Peter sensed that Harry Osborn was changing into the Green Goblin. At that moment, he got up and was like he sensed something was wrong, and he ended up pointing out that Harry Osborn was the Green Goblin. Next is web shooters. In the original Spider-Man comics, Spider-Man could create his own webs inside of his body and shoot them out through a little hole in his wrist. And that in itself is cool. But now we gotta think about the modern Peter Parker who can create like the web shooter and the web fluid. You ever thought about how to make that? You can't. It's impossible. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
It's cool. It's very strong.
It's very strong. He had the bus
And the train.
He's very strong.
The
Yes.
bus.
Next is his versatility. Spider-Man has so many versions and so many timelines that it makes it easy for him to relate and to a lot of different people. For example, Cosmic Spider-Man, Peter Parker was caught in a freak accident at Empire University where a lab exploded and a bunch of unknown energies flowed into Peter. And one of these energies was Captain Universe, a sentient power that binds to a host in dire times. He becomes much more powerful and he actually becomes similar to Captain Marvel, except he's Spider-Man, so he has a bunch of those cosmic powers and like he could fly in space. And does Batman or Superman have this power? Does the Flash have this power? Does
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, yes.
We're comparing Marvel and DC right now.
I know.
Hawkeye or Iron Man don't have these either, or Hulk. So another is Miles Morales, and that just shows us that Spider-Man is not the hero, but the person underneath the mask, because Spider-Man could be anybody. I mean, Miles Morales is a Puerto Rican kid from the Bronx.
I'm back.
And back.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's and black, yeah. And there's probably one of the biggest after Peter. His powers are even crazier too, because he has invisibility, electricity control, and of course all the other goodies and webs. And another example is Ben Reilly, who was actually grown in the lab to be a clone of Peter Parker. And lastly, Spider-Punk, one of the most diverse versions of Spider-Man's, who wields a guitar, a jean jacket, and a sick spiky mohawk. Spider-Punk, also known as Hobart Larry Brown, is from another reality that is obsessed with music but overrun by a corrupt government. So he gets bit by a radioactive spider and fights for freedom with his leather boots and spiky choker. He's like a rock star Spider-Man. So yeah, like I said before, all the different Spider-Mans allow the viewers to be able to relate to themselves, to relate to Spider-Man and have a Spider-Man for everyone. I may like Spider-Punk while she may like original Peter Parker, and that's what I think makes him so great. To end, Spider-Man is one of the coolest arrays of weaponry, fighting styles, suits, and even timelines. Spider-Man proves everyone that he is worthy of being a superhero, and that we should never give up and push towards our goal. Thank you. Now we all agree that Spider-Man is the best. So.
No, okay.
No, Spider-Man is the best.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
Hulk is